In this video, we're going to talk about your target market.
How'd you do that?
I see that success is not something you pursue, it is something you are.
Okay, so I'm a coach who helps busy parents find a deeper connection with their family and themselves and get more work-life balance. My current challenge, is finding out how to reach out to my target audience. And ideally, they're the affluent parents in the UK. So what avenues can one explore to really define and reach their target audience? Basically, if you don't know where to find your target audience, then you didn't do a good enough job in the research of your target audience. So if you don't know where to find them, then you don't really know how your target audience thinks. So you also want to think, as I read this, first thing that popped to my head is, how do these parents describe their problem, and do they even know they have a problem? So when you said that your target audience is helping the busy parents find a deeper connection with their family and get more of the work-life balance. So basically they're working too hard and they need to get back to the work-life balance, I guess. So you have to think, are they even searching for a solution? If they're not searching for a solution, then you won't be able to market this to this market. The way marketing works is people have a problem, they look for a solution to it, and then you provide the solution. If they don't even know they have a problem, then you can't provide a solution. It's almost like saying to someone, saying like, oh, my market is to heroin addicts, and it's all about helping them not be addicted to heroin anymore. Really, your market isn't to heroin addicts. Your market is to people who want to stop being a heroin addict. Heroin addicts, some of them are like, I don't want to stop. I love it. It feels great. So you got to think in terms of the same thing with the parents. There are parents who they don't even realize like there is no work-life balance, and they're thinking, I'm just working too much. I don't think I have a problem. So you got to change your market from the busy parent to the spouse of that busy parent, the spouse who wants to fix that problem. Maybe it's the wife or the husband, and they see the parent, whatever, they're working too much, they're not going to the kids' games or whatever, and this parent, the other one, the spouse, is like, man, we got to fix this. Like, your kids are going to grow up just hating you. We got to fix this. So that's who you're marketing to. And you got to really pay close attention to who you're marketing to. And do they even think they have a problem? And you really do this by thinking about what words will they type into Google search. So someone who has a problem will go to Google search and they'll do a search on it. They'll say, work-life balance or whatever. I actually wrote a few things down. So maybe they'll write things like, well, you would write a blog post with words like how to deal with teenagers that talk back. So problems like that, or I work too much and I need to spend more time with my family. These are blog posts that you would create to attract the market that you want to attract. Really, I mean, you can do this with Facebook ads. I mean, with Facebook ads, you basically target people who are similar to you. So if I'm in the personal development market, I would target people like Tony Robbins, Les Brown. I would target those people. So people who like Tony Robbins, they just like personal development in general. So you think in terms of who are people like you who have the same market in terms of the work-life balance, who are the same people, you target the same people, and now you bring them to your website. You do the thing with Google advertising. Google advertising, the same thing. If you want to target the people on there, you simply think about what words do people search for? What do people type in? And think in terms of long tail keywords. The keywords like how someone might type in how to deal with teenagers who talk back or whatever. The reason why your teenager's talking back is because you're not there for them and stuff like that. And you type that into Google and you advertise based on those types of words. You can do YouTube. YouTube is the same thing as a blog post. You figure out what are people searching for. You create a video on that thing, and then people are going to be attracted to your blog, to your website. And then you need to think of going sideways. So think of what are people doing when they're busy. So you say that you're focusing on the people who are busy and they don't have this work-life balance. So what are they doing when they're busy? So maybe you can type in like, are you an entrepreneur who's not spending time with family? Are you a doctor who's not spending time with family? So what are they spending their time doing? Are they spending their time building a business? Are they spending their time as a doctor? Are they spending their time whatever? What are they spending their time doing? That's how you're going to reach them, and that's how you're going to contact them. There are tons of ways to find your audience, but what I found is that if you can't find your audience, it's because you haven't defined your audience. You don't actually know who your audience is, and you don't really know what their problems are. So you got to go back. You got to go back and do your research on who your market is and what's the specific problem that they're searching for. Not the problem you think they have. The problem they're searching for, the pain point they have that they know they have, that they're like, I need an answer to this. And that's why I said at the beginning, like, hey, maybe they don't realize they have a problem. Maybe it's not a problem. Like when I hear the word, to me, when I hear the word work-life balance, I'm like, there's no such thing. And if someone were to come up to me and they were to say, Benji, you know, you need to do some more work-life balance. You're spending too much time on your business. I mean, I'd be like, dude, get out of here. Like, it's not a problem to me. It might be a problem to someone else who knows me. Like, dude, you never go out. You don't hang out and do all this stuff. So you are going to target that person who wants to help. You don't target the heroin addict. I'm not a heroin addict, by the way. You don't target the heroin addict. You target the people that it affects. So if you have a problem in terms of your target market, you got to think in terms of, do you actually know your target market? And go back and do the research on them. If you guys have any other questions about your speaking business, about marketing yourself, then just send me an email to info@speakinglifestyle.com and I'll pick a few of those questions to make some videos on.